Good afternoon, my friends. We are here today at Universal Orlando because we do have a slate full of HHN 34 updates. We have a bunch of new house announcements to go over because HHN was not playing this week. We also have some new construction around the park. And lastly, we do have some new news regarding Horrors Unleashed. So, enough talking. Let's go ahead, get in there, have a great time, and dive in. As soon as you walk in and turn into Hollywood, you see a bunch of new lighting everywhere, and they're actually testing some out right now. We might be able to catch that when it gets a little darker to see what it is, but they have a bunch of lights. We have so much to go over. They dropped a slate load of houses, and I am going to actually make another little segment because I know they're gonna probably drop a house tomorrow when I post this video, so I will have a segment towards like the end of this video to share with you guys about that house. So we're gonna probably have about 3 houses to talk about in this video. Oh yeah, those are new also. I have not seen those up yet, and so is that one right there. So those are 2 new lights that I have not seen. That one is also new. I have not seen that one yet. So that truss over there has not had any lights put up on it yet. All the other trusses around the park have that are supposed to have lights, so that tells me that will be some type of signage for maybe a lagoon show. My hopes are still up for that one. I think they might come true this year. All right, guys, we will get back to a lot more of construction updates because there's so many new things that have popped up, even some things in the Sprungton area. But before we do, let's talk about the new house announcements because they did announce 2 of them. One of them I'm sure is going to be announced tomorrow when I post this video, so I'll make a little segment for that one. But let's talk about the 2 we know so far. For the first house, we have Dolls Let's Play Dead, and the description states as, you're about to become doll-sized and be hunted by toys that have been burnt, melded, and stitched together by a twisted little girl. I'm not gonna lie, that house sounds creepy as it gives me vibes of Dollhouse of the Damned, where we walked in the house and it wasn't really like the dolls were alive. It was people who walked in that house. They were tormented by another, honestly, a little girl, and they were the dolls. This time though, it's a little bit different, and the dolls are actually alive. They're stitched together, they've been burnt, they're actually alive, and there is still a tormented little girl inside this house. So they're very similar, but also different in ways. I think this house is going to be very spooky and is going to awaken some new fears for a lot of people. The next house we have is Grave Flesh, and this one states as, welcome to your funeral, where it's about to go from bad to worse. You'll enter the underworld and hunted by flesh eaters for eternity. Another house that sounds super spooky, I'm gonna be honest. But this kind of gives me vibes of Graveyard Games we had in HHN 29, but with a twist. This time you won't be in a graveyard full of tombstones. You'll actually be below in the underworld, where who knows what that looks like. Who knows what type of creatures would be down there, but all I can say, it definitely seems creepy. I mean, look at the art that they have there. You see a picture of like this piranha, mutant human, flesh-eating thing in that photo, and there's probably going to be other type of monsters like that in this house, and I can only imagine because I think this house is going to be very grueling, very gory. It's going to be one to stomach, and if you guys don't like gory, I advise to take caution before you step foot in this house. And I gotta say, I think this year is going to be one to remember, and I'm gonna be honest, the originals may be better than the IPs this year. I'm just gonna call it now. The originals, they seem like they put a lot of thought and work into these original houses this year, and they look super creative. Every single one that has been announced so far looks super creative. I'm very excited about the original houses, more than I was before. So I cannot wait to see what they have to offer. What's up, guys? I knew we were going to get a house announcement as soon as I post this video, but we got one, and it is called Gálkn. I think I'm saying that right. Gálkn, Monsters of the North. And this art just is absolutely fire, just like the last 4 that they have announced. I'm excited about this house, man. I'm very excited about this one. The description for this one states as, in a remote northern village, a wicked being rises from the dead with a horde of monsters. Try to escape the belly of the beast. This is going to be an absolutely fire house. Out of the 5 originals, which ones you guys like the most? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They all seem great to me. This one in particular seems like it's gonna have a lot of different monsters, something like a northern cold type of monsters, and this house will probably be a cold house. So this is, I like the winter settings that they're setting for this one. And look at that wolf. I hope we see this wolf in this house. That wolf looks amazing. Oh my God, man, this house is about to be fire. How do you guys feel about this one? Back to the film. How do you guys feel about the houses? I'm very excited. Let me know below, how do you feel about them? But we're about to go ahead and finally get to all the construction because there's so many new updates that have happened around the park. There's a construction update in the Sprungton area. There was a construction update at the Fear Factor stage. It's a construction update, I think, over by Fast and Furious. And we also have to talk about Rip Ride because it's going to change the way we've seen houses for a while. We're gonna talk about it. Check this out, guys. So it seems over by the Sprungton area, they actually have some truss up. And it looks exactly like the one we had last year for Slaughter Cinema, where they had the B-movies playing. And I think we're gonna have that one for Hatchet and Chains possibly, because they're gonna probably do the same thing and play that little preview of it before we enter the house. That is pretty cool. If you check right here, you can see some stuff inside those bleachers. I'm not sure what it is, but you can definitely see something inside there. That is pretty cool, and you can hear people working on something back there. But that's awesome. And then you also, oh, there goes some more noise there. They're definitely working on some stuff back there. But you also see this covering right here. I don't remember seeing that last time I was here, so they have something underneath that, which is pretty cool, man. Now, that was awesome to hear them actually doing stuff back there and seeing that inside there. But I will say this, I did get a reservation for Passwater night, and when I was there last year, I was actually able to see some like lighting going on back there. You heard the music that they had for Nightmare Fuel last year, so I will be back here again this time, filming it again. Hopefully we can find the same thing that we found last time, because that was pretty cool to see everything that was going on there. All right, so I tried to get this as good as I can, but if you see right here, they have like the shack. It looks old, it looks rusty. That looks like the Jason shack, and they're finally like putting their finishes and touches on it. That was pretty cool to see that. I tried to get as high as possible for you guys to get you a good view, but that was the best I can get. Also, I want to talk to you guys about Horrors Unleashed, because they are actually making a brand new location in Chicago, and I think I will actually go to that one on opening day. I'm not going to Las Vegas on opening day, but I will most definitely probably go to the Chicago one on opening day, since it is on my side of the town. So that is pretty awesome to hear. Check out all this lighting up here. A lot of these are newly added. And then you have some up here also that are new. Those are new, those are new, those are new. It's a lot of lighting in this event, man. A lot of lighting. They also have some new lighting right there, right there. All the black lights are new. Oh, the tree's right there. But all these black lights are new. That one right there. So let's talk about the houses that Rip Ride may mess up. As you see right here in this video, this is usually one of the entrances for one of the soundstage houses. That will be blocked off this year because they're going to be doing construction. As you see right here from Bio Reconstruct, that there's a lot of construction going on in this area. So we probably will not be going back stage in that way anymore. So where are we going to go? Well, I think they're going to push that house over by the Music Plaza. We're gonna have to enter that way, which is going to make that area very popular and also very crowded. Now, how will they alleviate that? Well, where we have construction here by Rip Ride, they may be able to get that little portion done before the events start. and use the firehouse entrance again for one of the houses. That area does not seem too big of a job to get done, so we may be able to use that one and have 3 houses in that area. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but that is probably the best way to do it if they can get that area done fast. Let me know what you guys think about that. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is these lights that are sitting up here. They have put up a bunch of new lights up here, as you can see. And then they have these lights over here. Is it possible that they are going to bring this whole pathway of the scare zone back? I know that we have Minions now and it's kind of hard to do it, but it seems like they may be possibly bringing this back, because why put all these lights up here? It looks like lights that they can flash down for like some projections. We may have this scare zone back. Who knows? Who knows? I highly doubt it, but there's a lot of work going on in this area. Looks like we have some light testing going on. There's a blue one right there, a couple more. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this light has always been here. I feel like this may have just been put here, but it looks like they got the lights going, or at least this side is. Let me know if this is new, because it looks like they are light testing. Well guys, that will be it for today's video. We had a lot to talk about. It was a great time. And how do you guys feel about the original houses that were announced? I'm excited, man. This year it's building up to be one of the best years we've ever had at HHN. I gotta be honest. They're putting their foot in all these houses, man. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.